All right, we're here with Indiana State baseball coach Mitch Hannahs. Indiana State just beat Indiana 6-5 in 10 innings. Mitch, didn't look good early, but this team has shown a lot of resiliency over the last couple of weeks, and tonight resiliency was shown in dramatic fashion. Yeah. But this has kind of been the way you guys have been playing lately.
Yeah, I think the obviously we get the 3 spot in the top of the first, and we give them 4 in the bottom. Not the way we wanted to start it. And we had the night scripted because we didn't want to use guys a lot out of the pen so they're fresh for the weekend. But I thought it was really the work after Lunsford, especially Everly there in those middle innings, and then the guys after him really did a good job just keeping us at bay. And I thought Caden Moore threw out a couple big runners there in key spots that allowed us to stay close. And of course Landon Curry hits the second home run of his career there in the ninth to give us an opportunity. And we really needed to score there right away because we couldn't have pushed Austin Conway more than that inning right there. So that was a big inning to do it in.
As far as Landon's at bat is concerned, Halstead isn't going to surprise you with anything. I mean, he was flame-throwing from the minute he came in the game, and that doesn't mean it's easy. I mean, obviously you got to still hit it, but does that, when you get a guy who can throw fire like that, does that help your approach a little bit at the plate?
Well, I think what really kept us at bay was the breaking ball, and then the changeup was very good. So it really kept us from selling out for the fastball, and he challenged a little more there late than he did there through those earlier innings because I think he really wanted to make sure that he didn't walk anybody. But there for a while he threw a lot of off-speed pitches that we really didn't adjust to very well. We swung at a lot of pitches in the dirt, and then he'd sneak that fastball in there. So he's a quality guy. I mean, he's done a great job for him the last few years, and we know him, we respect him, but fortunately he left the ball up for us.
You mentioned it. I don't want to lose sight of Caden Moore. He threw out 3 runners at 3 different bases, and like you said, I mean, it kept you in the game, but he's defensively been really coming on lately.
Yeah, there's no question he's settled in and playing much better, and he's got a pro arm back there, and I think it was the pickoff at first base there late that was a really key play when David Stagg was in there, maybe the 6th inning when they had an opportunity with 1st and 3rd, and we picked the guy out for the 3rd out of the inning. So not only were they improved plays on his part, but big plays in the course of the game.
You didn't seem terribly happy in the 1st inning when you had to pull Trent out of the game. Obviously with this, you don't want to have to go maybe as staff situation as much as you did today, but just as you alluded to, it seemed like as you went along and kind of Everly kind of bridged it to the guys who've been pitching well, it seemed to work. It worked out, I guess.
Well, it worked out, but it was a struggle. I mean, we had it scripted Lunsford 2, and then we were going to go 2 on the backside there with Larison. Then we were going to go an inning with about 5 guys to the finish to keep everybody fresh. And then when you're sitting there in the 2nd inning, going, goodness sakes, we got to do a little something different here. And that was really the key part. When you get guys down there thinking they're throwing the 5th inning, and all of a sudden they're in the game in the 3rd inning, it's mentally that's tough to do. And Michael did a great job coming in and bridging us to those guys later on.
Bradley this weekend, and Bradley is playing very well. They won tonight again, and obviously another challenge in a big series because you guys can kind of get back into the middle of the pack, with a successful series this weekend.
Well, and I think that's been the psyche of our team for the past week and a half, 2 weeks. I think the guys realize through all the adversity and the things that happen, and we've got guys settled into positions now, and it's probably going to be the way we look the rest of the way. So I think there's some comfort in knowing that you're in there every day and guys settled in and relaxed a little more. So I think that's a part of it as well.
All right, fair enough. See you on Friday, Mitch.